Welcome to Raised on MTV. I am your co-host, Monty Griffin, and with me is the Robert Palmer of the 1980s. Yes, that's right. I'm talking about Eric Swaney. How are you, sir?
Well, Monty, I gotta tell you, I feel a little off right now because I don't have these women dancing behind me.
Yeah, and where's your Italian suit?
No, well, that's at the cleaners.
Okay, so there you go. So Eric, since we're doing this new project now, we ventured off to 1990. And Eric, where are we going this week?
I don't know where it's gonna take us this week, Monty. I think there's a lot of things we could talk about. I mean, there's some movies, there's some music, uh,
Yes.
there's a band, a big
Band.
band.
A
Mm,
band? Yes, we're
yeah,
going back into the 80s to 1985 with this band. I don't know if you remember them, the Power Station.
that's right. Not to be confused with the Electric Company.
I actually love that show when growing up. It is what it is. So, Eric, in 1984, Duran Duran took a break from their world tour, and they're like one of the biggest bands of the world up there with the Police and Def Leppard. And they decided to split into two different projects. One project no one's ever talked about since it's happened. Is that true, Eric?
Arcadia,
Yes, no one's
Arcadia.
ever mentioned that ever, have they?
No, nope. I had forgotten about it until recently when New Year's Day I was thinking about Arcadia for some reason, and I looked it up and I'm like, oh wait, it's Arcadia. I forgot about them. Everyone,
And did,
Arcadia exists.
and did you post that on Facebook?
Of course I did.
And were you the first person since 1985 to even think about Arcadia?
According to comments, yes.
There you go, scientific poll. That's all we need right there. And then the other project was kind of a little bit more interesting. So in the Arcadia, it was the singer Simon Le Bon, keyboardist Nick Rhodes, and their drummer Roger Taylor. But the new project was a little bit more interesting. It started with three guys, Duran Duran members, Andy Taylor and John Taylor, not related, with the drummer Tony Thompson.
hmm And Andy, of course, coming off his big hit in American Anthem.
Oh, that came to next year. We're not even
I
there.
know. I
I,
just want to say,
I actually
I
love that
just had
song.
to include any. Yeah, I know.
That song was like great because the song's not bad, and the video is just Janet Jones just smoking hot, and
Yeah.
like every 16 or 17-year-old boy watched that video every day, including Eric and I.
Oh yeah. Take it easy. Yep.
Yes.
But anyway, we're not here to talk about that phenomenal video and Mitch Gaylord. We're here to talk about the Power Station.
Power stations. Okay. So what they wanted to do, they wanted a more funk rock and roll sound. And so what was really going to happen, they're going to have different singers sing different songs with them for the album. And Robert, then Robert Palmer joined to sing the song Communication. And I've heard that song, Eric, and is that a good song?
No,
No. I was like, no wonder I've never heard this before. This is horrible.
it is
Okay.
not. It is
No.
not it was not an instant classic.
No. And then so Robert Palmer found out they were recording Get It On. He's all, let me record it with you. He recorded it, and after that, Robert Palmer was a member of the Power Station.
Bang a gong, Monty.
Bang a gong. So in February 1985, the Power Station debuted on Saturday Night Live. And what other song did they play that night?
Let's see. They played Bang a Gong, Get It On, and they played what was it? Addicted to Love? Oh no, that
Oh,
was later for Robert.
Some Like It Hot.
Oh, Some Like It Hot. That's right. Some Like It Hot. Yeah, 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 that one.
Okay, so they do that. Next month, the album comes out, The Power Station. And what helps the Power Station songs hit the tops and the album hit the top of the top of the charts? What helps them do that?
Music video.
Music video. So you have this awesome two songs, this good-looking guy in Italian suits, and these cool videos. And those songs are you hear them every day. You see them every day on MTV. The Power Station is hot.
hmm The Power Station was hot. Later on, the character of Castiel and Supernatural would look the Misha Collins would look exactly like Robert Palmer,
Oh,
but
really?
that's neither here nor there. Yeah. But yes, with the trench coat and but Power Station. When that song took off, everybody wanted to be those guys.
Oh, yeah.
That was another one of those. That was another one of those. Oh, look at wardrobe changes all across America.
Yeah, seriously, because basically all the girls just like John Taylor, but this Power Station band, every member was so cool. You could pick one and you're gonna be cool. You know what I mean? Because and Andy Taylor's
Mm.
awesome, Tony Thompson's awesome, and just Robert Palmer's just cool in those suits, or he's the priest. He's just the coolest man alive.
Yeah, yeah, that was that. Those were better times. I mean, not better times. Those were more fun times when
Yeah.
you could look at a music video and it would change everything.
Yes. Yeah, it's incredible. So basically, what happened is they decided to tour in the summer with bands like, or with Paul Young and the band's Orchestra's Maneuvers in the Dark, and they were going to
Hmm.
play Live Aid. Live Aid is July 13th, 1985. Our
Somehow,
Woodstock. Our
somehow,
Woodstock.
somehow, it always comes back to Live Aid with us, Monty. I don't
Always.
know.
Always.
Yeah.
We're doing a Live Aid in the one here next week or two. Okay. So, Eric, when the Power Station played Live Aid, who was not there?
Robert Palmer.
Wait. What? The lead singer? It's not
That's
there?
right. That's right. Robert Palmer was not there. And why was that? Was it his fault?
We'll get into that. Okay. So basically, they decide they're going to do the tour. Robert Palmer notices he's hot again. So he starts recording his album, soon to be called Riptide. Andy Taylor does play on Addicted to Love. And they're getting closer to the tour. And I heard on a video, so I don't know if this is true or not. I looked on it, could not find a date. But apparently, 10 days before Live Aid, Robert Palmer's out of the band.
Oof, that's
And
harsh.
yeah, and he's replaced with Michael Day Barnes, who was in the movie, was it Poison Ivy 2?
I'm like, oh gosh, that. So this guy gets to step on stage at Live Aid, to quote Run DMC, and not Robert Palmer.
Not Robert Palmer. I don't know if it was 10 days before or not. I can't, but I do remember hearing that Robert Palmer left the band. I think JJ Jackson told me on MTV, and Robert Palmer said at the time he didn't really like touring, so that's why he didn't want to do it. But in reality,
Uh,
he was hot again, and he took his shot. I do think he should have played Live Aid though, because I think we deserve that. I mean Eric and I, nobody else.
yeah, yeah,
But I understand why he quit the band because the Power Station was a one-time thing. You know what I mean? They don't, like it was just a part-time gig, and then Robert Palmer, I'm pretty sure the label knew his Q rating was up, and that people wanted to hear his album. So I understand why he left the band.
yeah. I mean, the Power Station was a one-off supergroup. I mean, it's not like Duran Duran was going to break up because
No,
for Power Station and Arcadia,
maybe
So
maybe Acadia. I don't know.
yeah, yeah. But no, they so but yes, Robert Palmer made a good decision because as it turns out, everything was just through the roof for him after this.
Right. Duran Duran doesn't make another album until 1988. Andy Taylor leaves the band. Basically, Robert Palmer had some things to say about this. He told the number one magazine 1986 hit back on the claims that he joined the band for money. He's all, first of all, I didn't need the money. Secondly, the cash was a long time coming. It wasn't exactly the experience that set me up for life. And then they said he ripped off the Power Station sound. He's all, listen, I gave the Power Station that sound. They took it from me, not the other way around. And I'm going, if you hear his first hit song or the one I know about, Doctor, Doctor, give me the news. I got a bad case of loving you.
Yeah, yeah.
It sounds like the Power Station. It's his, it doesn't, it sounds like it could be on that album.
That's true. That's true. Yes. Very good point.
Yeah. And so Robert Palmer has Riptide, and then he is hot again. He has two again videos on MTV, Addicted to Love, and I Didn't Mean to Turn You On. And then he is off to the races, touring,
Yeah,
making money, being the coolest man alive.
that's right. All because of the Power Station.
The Power Station. And Eric, did you know this? Did the Power Station only make one album?
I had forgotten completely about this until you pointed it out, Monty. The Power Station came back with a vengeance. Not really, but they came back and made another album in the 90s.
Yes, 1996, 30 years ago, called Living in Fear. John Taylor played a little bit on it, but he wasn't in the band. They had this other bass player, and then he ends up dying right before the tour. And I go out on a tour, and it was such an incredible event. Eric and I have no clue of this happening.
Yeah, that's something I think you would have. We would have been like, okay, we got it. This is appointment concert viewing, but
Yes.
no.
All right. Anything else you want to say about the Power Station, Eric?
I want to say that I really miss the Power Station. I love the cover I wish I had it in front of me. But yes, because there was a cool single covers, cool album cover, cool videos. Everything about the Power Station was just cool.
Yeah, they're
And
awesome.
some
RIP Robert Palmer and Tony Thompson. They died, I think, around 2003. But hey, thank you for the Power Station. Robert Palmer, you made the right decision. This is
That's right.
Monty.
Now, can we
What?
can we get played out with a little "Some Like It Hot"?
All right, we'll get played out by that. We'll
All
see you
right.
next week or in a couple days. Who knows? Whenever I edit, it's up to me. With talking about From Dusk Till Dawn. Power Station, take us out.